Morning again. Today we're doing quite a long walk. We're starting off by going up Ullock, Pike, then Longside, Carlside, Skiddaw, Little Man, and then finally Skiddaw. It's meant to take about 10 to 12 hours, so we've arrived at 8:30. We found ourselves this little parking spot here. So at 8:30, there's probably still another couple of spaces left. I would say you probably get about 6 or 7 cars in this little spot, and the start of our walk just beyond it. So this is the start of our walk. As you see, we've got an extra visitor with us today. My daughter's back from Leeds University for Easter. Decided to join us today. So we go up here and over to the right. From here, you can see Ullock, Pike just there, sticking out nice and pointy. Quite a easy landmark to follow. So although we're heading eventually over to that pointy one over there, we've actually got to start off by going in this direction and then follow that wall over. You can kind of see Skiddaw in the background. Looking back where we just headed from, you can see Bassenthwaite Lake over on the left. That's Binsey just there, which was our very first Wainwright that we did. Bassenthwaite's looking really nice now. So we've come through the second wall. You can actually go up that wall, or you can take the path that we're taking, which meets up a little bit further along the path. But since this looks like a proper path, we've decided to take this one. So you can see Ullock, Pike, the pointy one, and then over to the left, Longside. It's starting to get warm, despite the fact it's only about 6 or 7 degrees right now. As soon as you start walking, start getting warm, which is nice. Beautiful day. Should be some great views. Hopefully get the drone up later. This is pretty. I think that's Southern Dale Beck at the bottom there. What a superb path this is. If it stayed like this all the way, it'd be amazing, but clearly it won't, since we've got to get up there in that distance. So at this point here, you can see where we're going to be coming back. We're going to be coming back from the left and crossing that bridge, and then the bit that we've just done will be repeated, but it's the only part of the walk I think that's repeated. Oh, apart from when we go from Skiddaw Little Man back to Skiddaw again. So at this point we go right, which is a bit obvious really, because that's where we're heading. It's thirsty work this. Oh wow. It's already an amazing view. So quiet up here. Remarkably still. It's a nice clear path up. This is very much a steady up. Nothing too taxing really. Just find your pace. It's good ground to walk on in these conditions. That's where we just walked up from. And that's the last little bit to the top of Ullock Pike, where it gets considerably steeper for a bit. I'm not sure if you can see the whole of Bassenthwaite from the very top of Ullock Pike. So just before the summit, I'm just going to take this little video just in case I can't. So from the top of Ullock Pike you can look down towards Derwent Water, and then in this valley you've got Bassonswaite Lake. So over there you've obviously got Skiddaw Little Man, but we're heading in this direction towards Longside and Carlside. I have to say this is probably one of the most beautiful views I've had to witness, or I've been able to witness on these Wainwrights so far, and there have been some really nice ones. It's just the number of peaks that you can see from up here. It's absolutely crazy. You can see Skiddaw Little Man in front of us, and then the main Skiddaw over to its left. So we're heading down towards Longside and Carlside before we get there. Look at that. So this is the top of Longside, looking back towards Ullock Pike. Don't think we're walking up that path, but it's quite steep and the drop looks mad. Don't think we survived that. But we're going to Little Man and then along the top, I think. So that is Longside at the top there. And if you look across, we had a place where we could have gone where those people to the left are going. But apparently it's better to come this way because the other way is starting to erode and spawning the hill. Didn't realise that, but Louise pointed it out. So if you come on the path to the left, and then you'll have to sort of go back on yourself a little bit because Carlside is over to the right once you get up here. We're going to have to go right to go towards Carlside, but we are actually going to have to take this steep path because that is Skiddaw South Top, and then once we get up there we're going to head across over to Little Man and then back again across to the main Skiddaw Peak over there, which is here. As you can see, Louise and Nicole have gone over to the right just to climb up Carlside, get that bagged.
And is
Not sure.
Skiddaw to the left? Oh, hello.
Probably can't see it on this, it's so small. Okay, so this is the bit everybody dreads. The big steep climb. There's a lot of people on this walk now. Didn't see anybody the first hour or so. It's very, very loose underfoot, which is difficult in itself, but then when you add the steepness, oh my goodness. Not far to go, I don't think. So not far to go, I don't think. So this is the top. You can see Skiddaw over there and Skiddaw South Peak over there, and that's where we're going to go, and then drop down onto Little Man, which will be our fourth Wainwright for today. So we're leaving Skiddaw South Top and heading towards Little Man, Skiddaw Little Man. Just been attacked by so many little tiny midgy flies. Didn't think you get them up here, but oof, it definitely made our minds up not to stay there for longer than we needed to. Pretty much see the whole of Keswick now. And there we have it. Peak of Little Man.
Oh, absolutely swamped myself. Number 4.
Okay, so retrace our steps, and this time reach Skiddaw, main Skiddaw Peak, which will be our last Wainwright for today, and then continue on a round trip back to the car, just so we don't have to retrace our steps all the way back. Should be a nice walk. What time is it now, Nicole?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Oh, this is such a nice part of the walk. Once you get to the top, it's a lovely little ridge between the south top of Skiddaw and the main Skiddaw summit at 930 metres. So enjoy this bit and just enjoy the views either side. the first time I've been up Skiddaw where you've been able to actually see anything. So that's a huge bonus today. Popular as always. But look at this view. Look.
So we parked at the bottom of Dodwood.
Yeah, okay.
Then walked along the wood
Yeah.
to the end of that ridge, and then all the way up Ullock Pike and
Right.
that way, and then up that steep back on the side.
Right then, it's 2:05 and we're heading off. Not quite sure exactly how far it is, but it is a circular trip, and I do think we are probably just past halfway. So, but the next part is virtually all downhill. So it's taken, I think we've been walking and stopping for about 5.5 hours so far. It's been quite leisurely really, stopping quite regularly. So yeah, 2:05, let's see what time we get back down. Heading down, we are going to be heading over around the left down there. There is a choice of making the route even longer and including Bakerstall, but we've already done that one. So, but Louise was saying that Nicole hasn't done it yet, so we may include it depending how we feel, but I really can't be bothered, to be honest. We'll see. This part here is a nice relaxing stroll. Okay, well, so forget what I said a couple of minutes ago. We are going to do Bakerstall, and hopefully, because it's lower than here, it'll be a continuation down, and because it's about 3 times as far, hopefully it won't be as steep. That's the thought process anyway. And Nicole gets to bag another Wainwright. So I think the path follows the edge of this fence, which will bear around a little bit to the left near the bottom. And I think that's Bakerstall up ahead. So that's Bakerstall. If I can put my finger in there. I can't even find my finger. So that's Bakerstall here. And over here somewhere you can see a small body of water called Overwater. So Bakerstall has 2 summits. This is the official summit. But the Wainwright summit is slightly lower and a little bit further on. Louise and Nicole are just reaching it now. So this is Bakerstall summit, the Wainwright summit. Bit of a bonus ball, this one. Didn't intend when we set out to do this, but we knew it was a possibility. So from here looking back, see where we've come from. This is nice, walking on some nice soft ground rather than that shaly stuff where you're slipping around all over the place. You can already see our path on the other side of the valley. So down to the stream, across the stream, and then follow the path on the other side. So we cross over the stream. Might be a good place to refill with some water actually, because we've only taken a couple of litres of water each today, and I think we're all pretty much down to our last ½ litre, which will probably be all right. But there's no harm in getting some. Not sure how clean it looks, but The gradual descent continues, which is nice. As we look to our left here, you've got Cock-up Gill, which is right next to us, and Bassenthwaite Lake in the background. And then to our right, we've just walked past Cock-up. Making good progress down this hill actually, it's nice. So just before you reach that gate, we take a left and we go over Cock-up Gill and along that fence line almost. You can see the path anyway. You can see where we walked this morning. You can see Ullock and you can see alongside. So this part of the walk has been incredibly boggy. Short and sweet I think, but we've had a few boots go down a little bit too far. Poo sticks. No, I'm videoing you.
Is it coming? Well, mine hasn't come out yet either.
Who won?
I won.
Yay! Well, it's coming up to 5 o'clock and we are only a few minutes away from the car now. It's been beautiful, probably one of the nicest walks in terms of views. It's been a bit tough, my knee was playing up a little bit towards the end. Had to have a little bit of a break and it's fine again now, but yeah, I would definitely recommend this walk, whether you include Baker Stall or not, it's entirely up to you. But the views at every peak were just immense. And even as you walk down here now, I can see Bassenthwaite looking incredible. I'll show you quickly. And yeah, so hope you've enjoyed the walk with us. It's been nice to have my daughter with us as well. I did a bit of fun. So yeah, hopefully see you on the next one. Take care guys, bye. Yes! Oh no, bird poo.